really cool day today. It's about 57 degrees Fahrenheit. I've been driving at 5,000 RPM for quite some time now, maybe about 20 something minutes. And my coolant temperature at the thermostat is only 82 degrees, exactly how much a stock thermostat would, where it would open. So I have that 65 or 68 degree thermostat I put in from Monster Sport. So it's gonna be a little bit colder, but you know, as you can see, the car still gets warm enough to be like operating temperature. But I'm gonna keep driving like this. Temperatures look excellent and stable. So off I go. I'm going to the Design to Part trade show today. It's a place where you can gather for new manufacturers, vendors, customers, whatever, so you can all meet and find new places to make stuff or buy stuff. What I'm doing is I'm bringing all the rubber weather strip or like the door edge trims, the window edge trims that I have for my Cara, the AutoZam AZ1, and I'm gonna see if there's any matches or if anyone can produce this stuff, and we can make a bunch of them, right? Because everyone needs new shrunken door trims because, you know, they're terrible. I'll just do a quick slideshow of all the different stuff here that we can see. There's like the plastic extrusion stuff, there's some like special CNC, there's computer boards you can make, all kinds of stuff. These cool manufacturers here are making stuff and showing off their wares. What caught my eye here was also the taillight lenses. My taillight lenses on the car are kind of foggy or scratched up, you know, so I might look into getting these remade for the car. So, you know, like I do with everything else, you know, everybody can partake. I would just get a bunch made. They seem to be made to order. I mean, obviously it's cheaper if you order more, but you know, it's a small item. It's not too bad. There's also this polycarbonate stuff. There's like another molding company. I saw the plastic like rear windshield for like a Polaris Razor. It's cool seeing these like molded plastics. Like there's so much potential here. The guy told me it's like they make 6 foot by 6 foot stuff maximum, and you know, that's literally the size of the car, so literally anything can be remade. There's some potential here. I'll keep this in the back of my mind. There's also a hand rest thing. They use molding. It's like a die cast molding again. A lot of like casted, like molded stuff. I don't know the terminology for this stuff. Anyways, there's this like rubber stuff, and they gave me an estimate of what they could do with the hand rests that you kind of use to push yourself out of the AZ1 and the Cara. There's also this local like machine shop engineering company, and they design all kinds of stuff for like aerospace, cars, whatnot. And here you can see this giant control arm. I may come back and find some projects to do with them. And check out this old lady trying to park into the spot next to me for some reason. I don't know why she was doing this, but she was here going back and forth doing like this extreme angle and running over the curb a little bit and deciding that she can't make the turn. But she was here for a few minutes giving that a few tries. That was interesting watching. I guess this is more of an update of the radiator overheating situation. Temperatures hold on really well. So like I said, if you can upgrade your Navig radiator, your OEM radiator to a Navig radiator, or hell, any radiator, is probably better than what you already have. So the car stays really cool now. It's like nice 60-70 degrees right now, and you know, that's a good operating temperature. It runs really cool on the highway. The oil temps stay between 80 and like 104 or something Celsius, so that's a nice temperature too. Everything's been working really fine. Everything's been working really well, so you know, it's track time. Now that I'm back home, I gotta put the stuff away better. Well, I can't put it away yet because I still got to give it to the manufacturer to kind of have them do whatever they need to do with them. I will need to what do I need? I will need to prep for the track day, which is actually a few days from now. I'm going to bring some extra oil. I'm going to bring some antifreeze just in case. I will bring an air compressor. I'll bring some 10mm wrenches and sockets. I'll come a little bit more prepared this time because I've learned from the first time. And then, I don't know. I have to contact the manufacturers, or they're going to contact me because they all scanned my little badge. I don't know where the badge is anymore. Anyways, I'll reach out to them because I took the business cards, and I'll start getting like quotes and prices and like turnaround times for this. I probably can't start any of these yet until the cables and the sway bars are done, but at least they'll be on my radar unless they're super cheap and I can afford it. But right now I can't I overspent. I finally bought the fourth car I was trying to get into my container. I learned that in the Boston port that I wanted to ship the container to, I can't go into the port myself, so the Twic card doesn't actually help me. I would need to get the container removed, brought to a loading dock somewhere, I don't know, somewhere else, and then unload the container so they can return the container because I'm only renting it. That way I can I mean, that's easier for me, I guess, because then I can try to retrieve 4 vehicles more easily. So now the third vehicle, here's the hint for the third vehicle. It is a K car, yeah, just like the other ones, but it doesn't look like my truck. It starts with a C. It's one of the ABCs, and this is technically the A, but it's a C, but it's not one of these either. So that means it's a Suzuki Cappuccino. I'm getting a Suzuki Cappuccino in addition to having my Cara here and my carry situation. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I kind of wanted one just to drive it around, just to see what it was like, because, you know, my experience of a Cappuccino was a wrecked one that was being towed by a tractor, and it had no interior. So it's not quite the same experience. Plus, I had a lot of fun in the Cappuccino as is, stripped down and just being dragged by a tractor, because that was pretty fun. Just me peeking over the hood here, over the windshield, I mean. But I'm excited to get that. But the fourth vehicle, stay tuned for the fourth vehicle. My wife really wants that, so she's excited that it's coming. So please subscribe for more of the K-Car content. If you're not subscribed already, you can leave a comment below on the whole part situation. If you want some parts for your AZ1 or Cara. I mean, if I have possession of a Cappuccino, probably a Cappuccino too. I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. I'm stretched super tight right now, and I can't afford anything. So thanks for watching again. Bye.
Also, check this little guy out. This is part of one of the audio packages or the upgrades you could get for the Cara or AZ1, but I have one right here. I wonder if it works. I have all the wiring and stuff for it. I'll see if I want to hook it up or something, but it pops out. You get this 6 CD changer in here. There are CDs in here. Let's see what's in here. Miracle Girl, Mariko Nagai. Okay, I don't know who that is. I don't expect to know any of these people. Levers, Princess. All right, it seems to alternate up and down. More Princess. Okay, it doesn't seem to alternate that. Then I don't know. Maybe these are put in incorrectly. Dolls in Action, whatever that is. You guys know any of these? This is probably like popular Japanese bands. Another Princess, okay? And then the last one. What is this? More Princess. Alright, so whoever owned this thing before was a Princess fan, because 4 of the 6 discs were Princess. I don't want to push this back in there, because I feel like I might need power to eject it. I don't know how to use this thing, but because when you slip this in here, it has like that springiness that kind of feels like a cassette tape, but this is not like the ejection thing in a cassette tape. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to get this stuck in there, at least not at this time. But hey, let me know. You want me to try to install that and see if it works? Maybe I can figure out the whole sound issue and just kind of narrow it down to just the cassette deck, because sound doesn't want to come out of my right side when I'm playing a cassette. But I don't know yet. I understand it seems like the left one is different than the right one. I got to double check all the part numbers to see what's actually different. This one that's in the middle of the glass is actually the same on both sides. It's just the cut is on a different side. However, the strip is the same. So how it works is they push like the plastic through like this die casted thing, and then it kind of forms the particular shape that it needs to be. And they can just make the same for both sides and just cut at a different angle as they need. So therefore the setup cost for that particular piece will be cheaper because they both share the same thing. I believe the door thing will be the same too, and the door ones might actually be similar to the windshield one, so we'll find out about that. The rear window one's definitely different, and I gotta figure out if how different these are, right? I think I already said that. But things aren't ordered by unit. they're ordered by length. So, ow. So these things aren't ordered by unit, they're ordered by length. So rough estimate here, this is about 2 foot, a little bit more than that, but let's just call it 2. Both doors have 1, so that makes it 4 feet per car. If we have 50 units, like so 50 people that want them, that's 54, that's just 200. That's 200 feet of the stuff. I mean, in the grand scheme, that's really not that much stuff because they talk about thousands and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. So if we even like push the order up to like 300, we may be able to help cut the cost to some extent. But that's just this piece. Then there's this door piece that goes all the way around. All right, let's just round up. This is about 2, and this is about 1.5, so it's 3.5. 3.5 plus 2 again, that's 5.5. And that's the same thing over here, so that's 6, 7, that's 7. And then right here, there's a little bit more. That's 16, so 7 foot, 8 foot, and some. That means there's 16 feet for both. 16 feet times 50. See, this one goes up there. I think, what was that, like, that should be about 800 feet. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. 800 feet. That's almost a whole 1,000. This one is 2. No, this is hard. That's a foot at that bend there, and then it's like a foot there too. And this is probably like 8 foot or so of rubber seal here. 8 foot, and then 8 times 2, 16. Yeah, we're at about another 18, another 800 or so for this. So we have decent quantity at 50 units. I'll hurry these parts along by submitting them to the manufacturer, and we'll see how that goes. Definitely see how much this is deteriorated. It's all crushed here. This is the seam right here. That's what this seam is right there. Look at how poofy this one is. This one, it's squashed. There's no more expansion. So that would explain my water intrusion that kind of slowly seeps its way in here, specifically like around here. I guess the water kind of gets in at this corner and it just kind of drips down and then it comes into the door. The driver's side is where I noticed this the most, but I'm sure the passenger one is like this too because the driver's side looks just like this. I also got my new camera mount stuff. I'm going to show you how I'm going to mount a Insta360 angled way back up high, and it's going to be like the GTA, like third-person view. Here's the thing. Uh-oh. This is like a rubber pad. How's this supposed to work? Right, maybe it switches like to a suction cup or something. Let me see. Okay, this one's a suction cup. And this is the little clampy arm. They kind of just look like knockoff Ram products, actually. Because I'm very familiar with the Ram products I used to have when I mounted stuff on my motorcycle and stuff. But here's another stick they gave me. Designed for bullet time. What? Anyways. But none of these are more suction cups. What the hell am I going to do with this? Do I have to buy suction cups? Wait a minute. These magnets? It's not going to work. The car's not even magnet. Alright, let me confirm. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, well that's a problem. I probably can't use this. Oh, come on. All right, this is how I'm gonna mount the camera. You can see that's a really long stick that goes all the way back there. This is how much further it's sticking out. I don't know, it's like a good 2-3 feet behind the car, I think, and above. I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the camera too. I was able to remove this thing, and turns out the thread was exactly the same for this kind of mount. It's like the standard camera thread, and this is like the fake Ram mount arms and whatnot, but I mean, it works the same. It's probably not the same sturdy material. This feels like a cast, like pot metal or something. Anyways, that goes down to this thing. This secures it, but without this arm, this was so long and dangly, it was really bouncy, and it was kind of scared that it was going to pop off of that. If anything, it would have just tilted down and whacked the wing here. You can see this is pretty secure. I am shaking the whole car with it. All right, the car's ready for one video session on the track. I'm probably just gonna run this once. I won't keep it on the car the whole time. It kind of looks a little bit sketchy. So I'll leave it alone after that, and I'll see you guys soon. Ready for the track. See you guys next week.